Hey, how you doing out there, Umar? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hey, I'm cruising through Kansas City on my way up to Dubuque, Iowa. Kansas City, Missouri. I'm almost to Des Moines, Iowa. I've been driving for a couple hours now out of Kansas City. Go through Des Moines. I'll probably fuel up over here and then continue on to Dubuque. I gotta be at Dubuque before they close, so I got a tight schedule. Tight. Yeah, I appreciate everybody out there. Welcome to the stream today. Welcome to Middle America. Welcome. Welcome to America. All right. Umar, Ronald, Robert. Appreciate everybody out there. I was waiting for that Buick to get by me so I can do some shout outs. Shout out to everybody chilling on the stream. Appreciate everybody checking the stream today. Not swiping away so fast. Feel lucky YouTube put my video in front of you right now. I'm lucky YouTube is showing you my stream right now. Welcome to everybody to YouTube putting on my stream. I think YouTube put us together for a reason today. I think YouTube knows what they're doing, so don't fight it. Go ahead and subscribe. I'll wait. I'll wait. Crickets. All right, I appreciate you guys checking this out. Driving to Middle America right now. Driving through, I'm in Iowa right now. Just south of Des Moines. I know there's a fuel stop up here in Osceola. I'm looking for that. That's what I want is fuel. Because I'm 4 hours and 15 minutes away from Dubuque, Iowa. It's 8:47 a.m. That means morning in America. AM means morning in America. America. Welcome to it. Thanks for coming to the stream. Welcome. We're here to make some noise this morning. We're here to crack a few eggs. We're here to stream. Welcome. This is America. This is what you get. This is America. This ain't cities. There's nobody out here but us. Just me and you cruising through Middle America. All right. Middle America out here. These clouds don't look like they're going to hold up for very long. Hopefully, I get in Iowa and out of Iowa before something big comes. Wishful thinking. It says I'm 3.5 miles away from a way station. Is it going to be open or is it going to be closed? I'm going to bet that it's going to be closed. We all want it closed, right? All right, everybody out there, say a prayer for me so the scales are closed and I can just cruise right by without any kind of worries. All right, I think that worked. I think they're closing it right now. Alright, cruising. This is Iowa. If you've never been to Iowa, folks, this is Iowa. This is it. Hey, I'm only doing 65 and a 70 right now, so you be nice out. All right, snow easy. All right, I've been gone for a little while. I was at home for a day, but I didn't see any of my regulars out there. And I'm being selfish by saying my regulars, but damn it, I really think you like me out there. I think some of you guys are my friends. Yeah, I've been just, streaming. I turned my stream vertical for a little while, last couple of days, and having fun with that for a little bit. I put some good videos up. Hopefully, everybody got to see my videos. I did check my system, and I'm about 50 videos behind. I got a lot of videos I got to upload probably today. So if you guys are my subscribers, don't get mad at me if in about 5 hours or so I upload maybe a little bit longer. I got to get these videos up, so I'm not trying to spam you or nothing. I'm going to put a bunch of videos up that I haven't put up. Sometimes I got to catch up, and then subscribers like, F you, I'm unsubscribed, but you just screwed up my timeline. I thought you liked me. I don't do it every day. All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome to, there's a cop up there. Ooh, there's a cop up there. That's a high-speed chase that just ended right here. I had to get over out of the way. Oh, it just ended. Oh, my goodness. This is the biggest police chase of the year up here in Iowa. This Iowa's biggest police chase ends right here. There it is. I don't know if you can see it. There it is right there. Oh my gosh, it's as worse as I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. Oh my God. Sorry about that. Sometimes I have to do that when I was filming a short at the same time. I was getting really excited about the police chase that was ending right there. I see this, I see a lot of people from other countries going, I wish that I could be a trucker in my country. And I'm like, man, I have no idea what's stopping you guys. What's stopping everyone from being whatever they want to be? What's stopping it? What's stopping people? Money? I'm like, I don't know. I did see in India, a lot of those truckers, they have to build their own trucks, though. You can't buy a truck. You got to build it. That was kind of weird. All right. See, there's a South African guy right here that is a trucker talking next to a guy that's in South Africa wishing he could be a trucker. I'm trying to figure out what's the hard part. Is it expensive or something? I mean, I'm not trying to be a stupid American. I just am a stupid American. I'm not trying to be one. I don't have to try to be one. I am one. Yeah. Hey, if your boyfriend becomes a truck driver, you probably won't be boyfriend or girlfriend anymore. Just putting that out there. Because he's going to go out there and get that open road. He's like, oh, man, I never want to come home. And you're like, well, you better come home. He's like, well, why? I'm making money out here. Because I'm here. He's like, decisions must be made. I'll tell you what. You guys should go to your government and say, I want to have an American visa, come to America, become a truck driver. But we need truck drivers. You just have to do it you have to do it right, though. You got to do it like Americans do it. And then afterwards, you can go back to your country and be like a badass trucker there. Take back the American, whatever it is in America. Sometimes we get drivers over here from other countries, and they wear sandals and flip-flops and shorts like they're trying to play basketball in the playground or something. And that's not what built America. That's not what made America great. Pride made America great. So if you want to come here and be a truck driver, we got plenty of room out here. There's lots of truck driver jobs out here. We just ask you become American. We don't want to be confused like who's American, who's not. All of us are Americans out here. We're all American truckers. I'm an American trucker. I'm an American. I don't know. I think you could drive here even though you're illegal these days. I don't know. I like them all. I like everybody. A lot of times, like I'm going to a truck stop right now. A lot of times I go to a truck stop and I'm out right in the middle of America and I'm the only person that speaks English. I don't have a problem with it. It's just an observation. It's definitely a real situation. It's not like, hey, everybody's wearing green shirts. It's like, okay, that's not a big deal, but America. So if you want to come to America, be a trucker, just know that wherever you're from, there'll be people just like you out here on the road that speak your language and they'll support you and help you. And you're not just coming to some discrimination country or some racist country, because some people might say that, but come on, just open your eyes and see what's going on out here. Don't be afraid to come to America, because you won't be the only one. There's other people out here from your country doing just fine, and they'll help you. We'll help you, but they'll help you too. That's one good thing about America, is we help each other. My top speed is 68 miles per hour, or the system will stop me from going faster than that. But I don't go that fast. I usually go about 65 miles an hour. I don't typically drive the limit. The limit to a lot of people is the limit. Like the fastest you can go. So we don't usually operate at the limit. People that operate at the limit are the same people that make mistakes. They make mistakes because they're operating at the limit, the limitations of the laws. And I don't. I always give myself enough just because my cruise control sometimes will go over. And if I have cruise control at the limit, then I'm going to break the law. I don't want to break the law. I want everyone to respect the laws. How safe this country is, America is, if everybody was respecting the laws. Just before this COVID stuff, we had stores with no one working in there. You could just walk in there and grab what you wanted and pay on the way out with nobody. That's what happens when everybody respects the laws. But nobody's respecting these laws these days. These speed limits are laws for a reason, not to help us, not to hurt us. Welcome. Hello, Monterey. Welcome. This is Iowa. I'm driving through Iowa right now. It's real nice out here. If you like overcast, cloudy skies. Welcome. Hey, what do you mean my 20-minute deal? What do you mean by that? In my videos? Videos, probably. Right along, gang. All right. Yeah, man, I work it, man. I work it. I work it. And I work it. It looks like we are going to hit 74,000 subscribers today. There's a really good chance. I'm only 41 subscribers away from hitting that 74,000 mark. And that's freaking, tell me that's not crazy, man. I mean, I've been watching it. It's blowing my freaking mind. It's blowing my freaking mind. Hey, Elvin, I'm out in just south of Des Moines. I just filled up in a little town called Osceola, Iowa, at a truck stop. That's going to get me up to this drop. I got to get to Dubuque in 4 hours. I think everything will be A-okay if I get to Dubuque in 4 hours, and then everything will be nice. Yeah, last week I hit. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. So I was looking at my data, and some days I was getting 1,500 subscribers a day, just doing my thing, and it was crazy to see it. I think YouTube got mad at me for a little bit and slowed me down a little bit, but this morning I checked the data, and YouTube's not being mean to me this morning. So I just got to make sure I don't do whatever I did last week to YouTube. Is their algorithm is very finicky. The thing is, I don't. No one else will talk to me. No one that has a YouTube channel will talk to me. So I just can't go, hey, is that good numbers? Is that bad numbers? You know, hey, what numbers do you get? So I know, not that I want to beat you, but I definitely want to beat your numbers. I want to know how I rank in this world. With the YouTube channel. I want to know if I'm doing good. So 600 a day is pretty good, huh? I'll be honest, there's no litmus test, you know. There's no community of people that want to share information about how their channels do. The ones that do, I mean, I want to work together with people that they're about it. I think so. I'm really niche, trying to keep it 100% trucking. 100%. I haven't hit any animals in a long time. I haven't really even swerved any animals. Just in my personal car, I got the squirrels I gotta swerve around because they think they're invincible. Right on, he's doing 200 a day. I thought 200 a day was great. I got other channels that don't get that. I don't. Yeah, I've hit all kinds of animals. Mostly, I guess, coyotes. I haven't hit an animal in a long time, but I have. Back when I was hitting animals regularly, they were coyotes. Coyotes. It seemed like those things were the dumbest. Thomas, how you doing out there? Hey, Ride Along Gang, is your channel about trucking too? The trucking stuff? Truckers? Yeah. I don't know. I hit fox before. I hit a bird. Big fucking bird. Yeah. Yeah. Just send me. The thing is, I can't access anything to check it out, subscribe to it, unless you sent me a link somehow. If you look on my videos in the descriptions, typically there's a way to, you can email me or send a message to me with a link to your channel on there, so I can subscribe. The only interaction I really have is I can hear you guys. It reads it into my ear, but I can't click or save anything while I'm doing this. So it's a little bit of a pain in the booty. Yeah. Well, luckily I don't cry about it. I cried when I was a kid though. Whenever that would happen. But luckily nowadays I'm like, hey, there's a fence. You jumped that fence. That's That's your fault. Yeah. Yeah. Exciting. It's cool that you have a trucking channel too. It's not cool that I can't like easily navigate to it while I'm driving. How about it, Con? How you doing out there? I can't pronounce that. More emotional. Ugh, don't tell me that. I'm not 50 yet, but I will be soon enough, and I don't want to know that emotional stuff's coming because I've fought it my whole life. It better to stay down where it belongs. Deep, deep, deep in there. Oh, man. So I started this channel in October, and I just did videos that I thought about doing, thinking they're being fun with my smart glasses. And then maybe 2 or 3 months into that, I started getting comments on my videos saying, go live, go live. And so I started going live. So maybe just like 2 or 3 months, maybe 2 months ago, I started just going live. I figured it'd be full of just subscribers coming in here. But I was wrong. 99% of the people in here don't know how that they got here. They come into the stream. Unless I turn it, if I turn it horizontal, then more people that subscribe come in. It's strange, but this way I designed my text-to-speech to operate. My text-to-speech won't operate when it's horizontal, so I keep it this way for now until I reprogram it. How many energy drinks? Oh man. Well, I've had one. I've had one so far. I probably 3, maybe 3 maximum in a day. The thing is, they sell them buy 2 get 1 free, so I buy 3 of them. Sometimes I have one left for the next day, but probably 2 or 3 in a day. Well, listen, dude. I don't like to hear that because I'm just doing. I don't know what I'm doing differently to have different results. I don't know what I'm doing differently. Painkillers? No way. I don't drink alcohol or none of that stuff. I don't do none of that stuff that makes you feel weird. Well, is your channel monetized yet? Are you earning money yet? Because I guess that's what everybody. I think that's what everyone's underlying goal would be, even if they're not talking about it. Is making money on YouTube. How much money is YouTube going to pay me if I spill all my hopes and my secrets and my feelings on YouTube? Will YouTube pay me enough to make it worth it? I guess that's the biggest question. I just do shorts, really. My son is practicing his video editing, and he did a video for me yesterday. He made a top 5 video and uploaded it on there, and people are talking shit, but whatever. He's 12. He wants to learn it, and I want to know. It would be badass if we could be partners on YouTube one day and help me, because I can't do any editing out here. I just do all recording. I act like the idiot. I'm the idiot, and hopefully he'll be the brains. Pinky and Mr. Brain. Wow, he's a local driver his whole life. That's lucky. I want to be a local driver, but not everyone's so lucky. How's my toilet times? Man, toilet times. Few and far between, my friend. Few and far between. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. Yeah. Well, I think that shorts. So my thoughts on shorts are, if you cannot afford to pay YouTube to promote your channel, then you must give them shorts. If you don't give YouTube shorts, they're not going to give you subscribers. they're not going to give you exposure. You have to give them what they want. And right now they want to beat TikTok. And the only way to beat TikTok is if users use the shorts and if creators create shorts. And so if you don't give YouTube the shorts that they right now they need to win this war, then you're going to have to pay YouTube. It's weird to say you have to pay YouTube because you just create quality content. Well, I see a lot of really good videos out there that are getting 0 views. And it's just not hitting the algorithms right. And that's not anybody's fault. The YouTube algorithm, it's not perfect. They try the best they can, but otherwise you got to pay to promote a video to get views, to get subscribers, or just make it short, take the cut, get the subscribers, and hopefully you can turn those subscribers into views on your longs. Yeah, So the thing is I've not always been a trucker, so the things I go through with trucking, I'm seeing from more than just the long-term trucking perspective, and I think I give a little bit of different perspective on it because I'm not bitter and tainted. That I think that I'm still having fun with this trucking stuff. When I got this job is when I started this channel. I created, as soon as the job says that I was hired, I signed up on YouTube for this channel. I've got I got shorts with millions of views. I got one with over 15 million views. I'm like, hey, what does that even mean? Because I hear someone go, hey, I got 100,000 views. I went viral. I'm like, okay, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I got a lot of videos, a lot of views on there. I don't know that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean I'm cool. That doesn't mean I'm not still fat truck driver. That's funny. Yeah. I was a whole lot of things before I was this job. I didn't start out this job, but I got the CDL back in 1999, and I've had to use it every time that S hit the fan, and then I just jump back in the truck and fix whatever financial problem I have, and go back to my merry way. But this time I said I'm going back to trucking. I said I'm recording it all. It's fun. Hey out there, I'm driving a 2023 Freightliner Cascadia with 228,613 miles on it. Yeah, I can go 68 miles an hour because it's governed, but I tend to hit my cruise control at 65. I haven't really found a big enough reason yet to try to max it out. I'm just trying to get to work back safely every week, try to get home. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I got mine when I was I lived in Los Angeles. It's probably the worst place to get your CDL, but the company I worked for, they did a car prep for the movie industry, and all the precision performance and stunt driving. And the one thing they also did was they transported the vehicles to and from the locations. Like, hey, when you just see the L, we'll train you here. Not really, but I did it. It took a while. It probably took 2 years. I worked in an office for a long time. I did tech. I did marketing and design and stuff like that for the internet for a long time. That's probably what gave me a little bit of an advantage when I started this channel, is that I already had a lot of tools. I got a lot of software, a lot of tools to make this channel. I'm also a loose cannon. What the Smith system is? No, I never. Bus. The trickiest load. Probably cars. I used to haul cars when I worked on the West Coast. I used to work for Lamborghini. Before I worked for Lamborghini, I worked for BMW. So I used to haul cars, and some of those cars were really, really, really tricky to load, and they're really expensive. Paganis, Clarens, Koenigsegg, all of them. I've hauled all of them. Those right there, I mean, just the clearance. I've had to load those cars without lift gates, with ramps, and I'd had to use boards and winches before. So those are pretty tricky. I've had a lot of mishaps. I had one time and I got a video of it too. I was hauling a Pagani Huayra to Frisco, and just before I went to go pick this car up, I had my winch batteries had fallen over and spilled on the floor, and it smelled a little funny. You know how battery acid smells. So I cleaned it up. But what I didn't notice is the battery acid had ran and drenched my straps. I thought the straps maybe were just wet, and so I strapped down the Pagani like I normally would do. And when I had got to where I was going, it didn't melt the straps, but it melted the stitching in the straps, and all 4 straps came loose, and that Pagani vibrated forward about 3 feet. And when I had opened that back gate, I looked in there, and the Pagani was gone. I couldn't see it, so I slammed the door closed real quick. And then I walked around the side door, and I noticed it was in there, but it moved forward. And I got it on video because that was in a hot shot, which the tires on each side, they're staggered in the back. And so you can't pull a Pagani or a Lamborghini or anything staggered like that into those hot shot trailers because of the wheel wells. But it was able to vibrate itself between the wheel wells, and the rubber was touching on each side. No damage. And this Pagani was like caramel colored. Caramel. Nice color. It would have been a horrible, horrible tragedy. I couldn't imagine what that would have cost damage. A damaged Lamborghini, never a Pagani. Not with the way that their fiberglass is one continuous pattern from bumper to bumper. You can't just get a new piece. They got to redo the whole thing. All right. I was doing 20-minute streams, and it was working out really well. And then I don't know what I did, but I think I had upset YouTube for a little bit. And so I stopped, and now I'm reluctant. I've been doing, I just started the streets up again today, but I've been doing an hour-long stream. So I'll probably do it in an hour. I'll probably reprogram this to hour-long streams until I know what I did wrong. Sometimes you do something wrong on YouTube, you don't even know what you did. And they are not going to tell you what you did because they don't want you to know what you did, so you don't get to manipulate the algorithms. Yeah, I've got a camera on the window that they put on there that watches my face. You can see if I'm tired. You can see if I'm eating, smoking, vaping, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure it could probably let them know my mood. Probably checks my body temperature. Forward facing as well. You can see. I was offended by that. Like, oh man, this is going to be a hard job. You can't scratch yourself. You can't pee in a Gatorade bottle. You can't do everything that I grew up doing in the truck. But I quickly became number one as far as the software goes. Software to monitor everything. And I'm Sarah, and I'm one of this. I'm number one on the 7-day chart. If there was a daily chart, I'd be number one on that too, but there's not one. So I've been very compliant. I keep my speed low. To be number one, I don't know. For some people, I guess it's really hard. But I take screenshots of it regularly, and I'll post it on YouTube just to remind people. Yeah, you think that I'm just a steering wheel holder? I guess that's how I pay the bills, though. It keeps me number one, numero uno. There's 600 drivers in this company. And these drivers are really good drivers. I'm not dealing with Swift here. This is a company where you have to have years of experience before they'll hire you. For one, over and over again lets me know I'm doing something right. And even when I think I'm doing something right, I let the computer, the comments decide, like, hey, am I doing something not right? Sometimes my videos piss people off. Sometimes I'm doing 45 at a construction zone, and people are wanting to do 55, and I got 2 miles of cars behind me. I'll record that, and I'll let YouTube make comments on there whether I need to be thrown off a bridge or not, or if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. John Doe, Chris. Is there a Chris out there? I'll be like that. Maybe you go to Walmart and you say, "Okay, can you page Chris for me?" I'm paging Chris. So when I try to be the best on this software, which makes it look like a kiss ass, and I get that. But at the same time, when I got problems, like a customer will screw up or a YouTuber will get mad and call my company, it makes me look good for those situations, because they'll look at the software to see if it's reflecting anything poorly about my habits, and it doesn't. So it makes me look good when it comes to people saying that I'm not good at what I do, because all they care about is that right there. You get customers based on your company's driving records, the driving average. You got good drivers, it's an incentive to get better customers and lower insurance, all these different things. So I might look at a kiss ass, but when I got Karen out there saying one of their drivers is out there waving a machine gun out the window murdering people, they can check the data. It says, well, according to our data, this is not correct. It saves my ass. Because I got a lot of people out there think I'm murdering people out here on the highways. And it's from YouTube. All right, I can see Des Moines way off on the horizon, so I'm getting close. I got to get through Des Moines now. I'm not excited about it, but it's a necessary evil. I think I'd rather go through Des Moines than Dubuque, because Des Moines at least has truck stops all around it. Dubuque was a real hard one. That one was a real tough one. They didn't have any good truck stops around. No, I don't drive for Prime. Prime is that's different people. It's Amazon. That's real fancy. That's the kind of freight people want to steal. You know what I mean? You gotta get robbed for that stuff. I haul aluminum coils, real boring stuff no one wants to steal. You all popcorn? That's really freaking specific. That's really specific. It's kind of neat. I typically haul aluminum. I take aluminum from the factory that rolls it out into sheets, and I coils, and I roll that or coat that, and then the factories I take those to, they load me back up again with the scrap left over from their production, and I take that right back down to a factory that turns it back into more aluminum. It's not as specific as popcorn. Hello out there. Welcome to the stream out there. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Iowa. We're driving through Dubuque. No, Des Moines. Welcome to Des Moines, Iowa. The land of Lincoln, or something like that. I don't know. I lose track. There's too many. I use a Garmin. It's Garmin diesel, and then I use my Google Maps. So I use two devices to navigate. But sometimes this Garmin will really screw me over. There's this one route that it takes me on that it adds 3 hours to a 1 hour trip, and I wouldn't have known that unless I put that in my regular GPS and noticed it was supposed to be an hour. But it tends to avoid 2-lane highways. But I mean, I'd rather take the 2-lane highway for an hour than add 3 hours to a trip. So I use both of them, especially so I can see the satellite view. I try to always look at the satellite view before I go to a new place, find out where I'm going to go in, find if I don't know where I'm going to go in, where can I stop where's there a curb I can pull up to, or is that a dead end or cul-de-sac, or can I back in, can I blindside back in? All these different factors I try to mitigate through the Google Maps. But I don't tend to use Google Maps to give me places because it wants me to be a car, and I'm not in a car. And maybe one day Google will let me select Big Rig and it gets smart about it, because it's really freaking smart. It's just they don't seem to want to play the game, the trucking game. I remember when Google got in trouble because they started routing people around traffic. And so they would route people through places that never had traffic. And sometimes that was neighborhoods. And those neighborhoods were trying to sue Google for doing that. So like, no, we don't want the traffic. It's like, oh, they don't want that responsibility. All these crying Karens everywhere. Those Karens are everywhere. They are everywhere. Yeah, I just had one today where I went to the fuel stop and I got off, and it rerouted like it normally does. But after I fuel, I go to get back on, and it had me going the wrong direction on the highway and turning around and coming back. And I'm like, why does it do that? I'm right here, dude. Like, if I wasn't paying attention, I just would have got on the freeway, like it's telling me to do, not like paying attention. And this stuff would really pull it fast. And I don't have time for that. Sometimes I only got, an hour to play with on a, 11-hour run. I don't have time to make one mistake. Coach buses, though, that's kind of neat. I thought about doing that one time. Thought about it. There was a chick, that's so disrespectful, you asshole. I'm a trucker. There was a lady in orientation that she used to work for Greyhound, and she left to be a trucker. And she didn't speak highly of it, but she said she was driving all the time. Talk about a dedicated run. It seems like those bus drivers would probably have the most dedicated out of every transportation job out there. I mean, you'd probably be doing the same minute every day. Every day of the week, it's the same minute, same job. And hauling freight, I don't really have a lot of delays. When my GPS says I'm going to get somewhere, it's usually right on, because I luckily I don't have delays, but I lose my time at these docks because I'll eat up all my total time, and then I start eating into my drive time. Damn it, I'm not even driving, and I'm losing drive time. Some of these docks, I'll sit there for 2 hours, and I'll go to another one and sit for 2 hours, like boom, now I'm losing drive time. And right now I'm driving through Des Moines, Iowa. I'm on my way to Dubuque. So I'll be in Dubuque here in 3.5 hours, and then I'm going to unload at Dubuque, and I'm going to try to get to Fort Dodge, Iowa, where I can load. I got to pick up a load heading to Kentucky. Kentucky's real nice this time of year. If you get in and out of there without the rain, because the rain makes it hard to see how amazing everything is there. And all the Amish people out there with their buggies and their bicycles makes it really neat. Except when it's raining, it's not as safe zipping around the Amish.